Welcome back. Okay, so time to get some nuclear reactors. This one is alright. I can leave this one here. Okay, so this one is the nuclear reactor core. Was preparing parts already off stream. Okay, to get a dance. Can do that. Let's see. Probably need lead rods. Sorry. Maybe I have some rods, blue steel. Okay, long lead. I don't know how many cores I'm going to do. I want to use this first setup to power all of my smaller setups. Like, I still have to make passive titanium and passive tungsten. The idea is to use this one to charge a main battery and use that battery to run everything else. Now, I got a welding machine. Okay, that's going to use a lot. Wait, am I using... Yeah, so instead of this, I could just do it by hand. Yeah, this is not something I want to do in the welding machine. Okay, basically I already got enough for 2 cores. Should be. Yeah, I also need circuits. I don't want to make too many. Okay, 8 circuits. Oh, also I need EV pistons. EV pistons are just scrap. Oh, okay, that's an issue. I need some annealed copper. Get annealed copper, I have to basically heat up copper to 2000 Kelvin. Yeah, to get annealed copper, you have to heat it up to 2 and 8. The issue is that I have to get it to 2800 to turn it into annealed copper, but it boils at 2835. So it's super easy to make this one boil. I must be careful. Main issue is that I don't have a crucible capable of reaching that temperature. Because here I have a chromium crucible. So yeah, I was also planning on doing crucible upgrades today. So this I'm going to do 2725. Next upgrade 2725. This one requires higher temperature. 2725 higher. What's the next? Night metal could be a thing, but I'm not going to go through the Twilight Forest. Nether enough. Fire is still, I don't even remember how you get it. Octane, no idea where. Titanium. How the heck do I do that? Chromium? I remember niobium titanium being a midway. Yeah, that could be an issue. Vanadium, no. Oh yeah, niobium titanium gives me enough room to jump to iridium. So yeah, if I have niobium, I can get a niobium titanium crucible, then use that one to melt iridium. And well, already niobium titanium cannot really do annealed copper. Fire steel is also Twilight. Yeah. It's Twilight, but I have no idea how to do it. It's something like iron and blood, probably, but I'm not sure. Wait, niobium titanium I need. Do I have any niobium? Oh gosh, I don't have a niobium. NB? No, that's not niobium. Okay, I have an issue. How do I get niobium? Niobium, titanium. Oh, okay, I found coltan. I do remember finding coltan. So this one apparently contains niobium. No, that's not it. This one. Let's see. Ilmenite, coltan, tantalite, coltan, columbite, tantalite, pearl. What is coltan? Okay, I see some niobium in this thing. Tantalite and columbite. Okay, niobium. Okay, I can electrolyze some. This and none of that. Okay, that's many steps. Hmm. There are other ways. There are other ways I could go instead of aiming at this crucible, but I guess I'm going to work on this. That crucible is to get the motors. Yeah, all of that's just to get a nil copper. Maybe there was a better way. If I could power a cryo distillation tower, I could distill nether air to get the things to make the carbon crucible, which could do the same thing of niobium titanium, but yeah, distilling nether air sounds like more of a chore. Here. I have no idea how much I should dig. Oh, so is that the two different veins overlapping or what? I have no idea. Oh, by the way, I also made the HV jade drilling tip. That has more luck too, but uses more energy, also I don't want to. I'd rather ruin this one. Okay. Should be enough to get some niobium. If I throw this one in a crucible, what do I get? What do I get if I crucible? Oh, come on. Okay, it doesn't really crucible. Okay. Purples. Blue fluorite. Oh, fluorite, cool. Galena. Lead. Okay, let me sort out all of those ores. And I have to turn on this. Okay, while this ore is processing, I'm going to calculate how to use the nuclear reactor. Download the calculator. Nuclear reactors in GT6 are a little bit complicated. I don't even fully remember how it works, and I'm not going to bother to remember. This is going to be a quick season, probably. Nickel. Yeah. Nickel clogs up the centrifuge. This one was not working, that way it works. Okay, now I have to wait for this one to be processed to get the niobium for the nuclear reactor. I can prepare everything else. So it's a bunch of neodymium. Quite sure I have neodymium. I already have electrical machines. Neodymium. The thing is that you don't really use electric machines in Cracktac 6. There are like 4 or 5. Yeah, those are the only... Half of those are like scanners. Those are the only machines that use electricity, and half of those are scanners. Run. Now, this one. Okay, this one was processing platinum. Okay. Now I'm going to pour out all... Does this one boil? Okay. Boiling neodymium is not easy. Now, theoretically, I can empty all of this. As soon as platinum comes out, it should be super easy to extract all of the neodymium. Come on. Platinum med set 2040. It should be okay. Yeah. Okay. Soon. Oh, I didn't need a neodymium plate. Okay. That's neodymium. on. Also, I should probably stop this. No, this one and this one. Okay, because I only need the rods of neodymium. I will recycle. No, I misclicked. Okay, let's melt back those. And now full rods. Come on. Should probably stop the fire. Because I think I didn't. Okay. There is a block trying to fit in the crucible. I threw in 3 blocks, I think. So 27 rods. I think. Okay, soon it will fit one more block. This one. Okay, now it should be colder. Should be faster to extract. Come on. Should be faster. Maybe. There is another block trying to go in the crucible. That should work faster. Should is a keyword here. Come on. Okay, 27 rows total. Yeah, total I'm doing. Okay, now it's cold. And now it's probably too cold. Maybe that's platinum. Yeah, it should be molten. And it's still hot enough for neodymium to be melted. That has to be platinum. Yep, all platinum. And I'm going to leave. That's not the correct place. Okay, now. Platinum, scraps, bunch of dust, magnetic neodymium rod. I'm going to keep some long rods too. Theoretically, I can polarize this one using the LV polarizer. Don't tell me it requires an MV polarizer. Gosh, I really need an MV polarizer. So I need a better electromagnet too. It's not a big deal, but the issue is that I need a new machine. I didn't plan on having MV machine. I wanted to jump from LV to HV using the nuclear reactor, but I guess I have to figure out a way. How do I even buffer energy? I don't want to make an MV1. Well, if it doesn't require any circuit, it's fully recyclable, so polarizer. Yeah, I can make it. Okay. I can just no, it cannot be extruded. Well, it can be fully recycled. You can't extrude machines into whatever you want. You can extrude like rods to pipes, screws to pipes, but you can't extrude a machine that is purely aluminum into a pipe or whatever. It could have been fun to extrude a machine into something else. Don't know how fun. I don't know. It's just weird. It would have been a weird feature, but apparently it's not. Must go through a shredder later. Okay, this one is normal. With HV I can get HU too. I think that's a wire cutter and a screwdriver. Okay, one polarizer. This one runs on magnetic units. So I'm going to need an electromagnet. Don't tell me. Okay, normal copper. Normal copper does it. 12. Okay. Also, motor. EV mode. Oh no, okay. When I did the drill, I noticed HV motor uses 3x wire. Other gregtechs don't have the 3x. Does this one use like 5x? Oh yeah, so basically Didn't know there is PUV. What is PUV1? 9x. So every tier of motor requires 1x sticker cable. It's like, oh, fine copper for ULV, 1x for LV, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9x cable. That's how it works, apparently. Whatever. Okay, I got those two. Now to shut it off, I'm going to need an automatic machine cover switch. Yeah, but for how I'm managing those machines, I don't know. I was electrolyzing zircon for the nuclear reactor too. That thing is such a mess. Okay, let me... okay, now I'm using this energy to run MV machines. As soon as this one gets a little bit drained, it should shut off. Yeah, the 13, 15, those kind of numbers are so weird. I think if I remove... Oh no, it should stay down. Once I get HV, I'm going to rebuild all of this crap. Such a mess. So I want this electrolyzer to finish doing whatever it's doing, trapped in my own machines. I have to sort out those chests too. So this one will finish. Don't randomly run. Okay, now. I think I can't do it this way. Yeah, I have to... The electromagnet needs energy on the sides. Yeah, energy must go from the side. This one is now magnetized. Oh, it must be from the top energy in. How annoying. Okay. That's a little bit messed up, but... Now, how do I know when it's done? The magnetic pole used doesn't do any difference. Okay, it's polarizing. I'm also going to need more zircon later. Meanwhile, I better go check our process, and you know what? I want this one to shut off once it's done. And maybe I shouldn't have removed this one. Does it? Okay, I think the cover materials get added to the machine. I'm not sure. I should say in the contained materials, the materials of the cover too. But maybe not. I would expect it to contain plastic if it did. Anyways, the new thing here was coltan. What was that thing I just collected earlier? Coltan. Yeah. Okay, process the coltan. This one is clogged by nickel, isn't it? Yep. Okay, and at some point soon I will get the coltan for niobium. I will have to electrolyze it. I think it's like 2 times into an electrolyzer. Meanwhile, did I polarize enough? Okay, still polarizing indium. Can we work on motors? So, to make... where is nuclear reactor? Yeah, later on I'm going to play around with the simulator a little bit. Okay, this one is the nuclear reactor. I'm aiming at 2 cores right now. That means 8 motors. I may as well do 10. Oh yeah, the annealed copper, I keep forgetting. Well, I can prepare the other parts. So it's 1 rod. Okay, a bunch of chromium rods. Maybe I already have it. I can't use the extruder to work chromium. My extruder is not powerful enough to process chromium. Wait, no, that is not chromium. I need more probably. Let's see here. Okay, that will do. And I will see how I have to work it. This stuff here. Okay, this one. There. This one is stainless steel. Iron, manganese, chromium. Nickel is making stainless steel. That's a lot of stainless steel. I can do many things with this. Can make a few distillation towers. This one is iron and steels. If it has more... Okay, I have to go dig more iron sand. Okay, then what do I have to do? I'm going to process chromium with the crucible. Also, I was thinking, if I'm crazy enough... No, I'm not that crazy. I don't know, am I that crazy? I'm thinking about upgrading this boiler to a more powerful one. But yeah, maybe when I have a better crucible. Once I get the nuclear reactor, I can use an electric heater, which is going to keep the temperature where I want, but it's super inefficient using electric heating. Yeah, maybe, and I don't know. Okay, so chromium gear, chromium motor. Oh, do I have a small gear? I think I have small gear. Yeah, small gear. Probably no longer doing those. Okay, time to met. Oh yeah, I wanted a more powerful heater box. So titanium is worse. Netherite, tungsten steel. I think I may try to get this one way later. Hopefully today. I will talk about this later. Mostly because... Okay, later on. It's something we'll discuss later. I don't know if I'm going to make the reactor for hot coolant or for steam. You can run the reactor in many ways. So, normal version wise, I don't have a good choice. Dense version. So I was thinking about a dense chromium. That is 450 hits unit per tick. Right now, this one is... The one I have is this. Oh, I ran out of energy. This one is using like 200 EU per tick. I'm charging like 30 EU per tick. No, 40 EU per tick I should be producing. Anyways, I was looking at right now mine does 100 hit units per tick. I would like something like 200 hit units per tick will fit. 200. 200? Nope. No, there isn't anything. I don't want something too dangerous. I'm already melting chromium inside a chromium crucible. I don't want to take any more risks. Okay, so I'm going to do a bunch of rods, plates, gears. 10 gears and everything has a mix of plates and rods. Maybe I have some plates. Okay, I got a bunch of plates. Oh, I already had... Okay, basically all I need is the gears. I already had everything else. Okay, that's going to be 6. Yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of gears and then all plates. Okay. Then, what else do I need? Yeah, I'm working on the crucible. So that's for the nuclear reactor core. And yeah, we see I can either use this one to produce steam or coolant. If I make the coolant loop, it's more efficient, but different coolants react differently. Also, I don't know which rods to use. 235 is the best fuel usually, but I didn't get any 235. I would have to do the complex to centrifuge floor and etc. to get 235. So I was thinking on a lame 238 reactor. Is radioactive? active. I think I saw this some. Why not using it? I don't know. I don't know if there is kinetic. I never used kinetic here. What is it called? Kinetic stuff. Kinetic? Yeah, but this one is IC2. No, I don't want to use IC2. Are you saying just randomly or? Oh, okay, sorry, yeah. Meant. Things that electric energy is versatile. Electricity is super versatile and you can buffer it. So I can have a nuclear reactor run for days to slowly charge up some batteries and then use it all of the way I want. Kinetic energy. One thing about kinetic energy is that you can't transfer it. Like, kinetic engine is made by motors and it can only go. You can, as far as I know, you have to put the kinetic source right next to the machine that requires kinetic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I figured that out later. So yeah, especially early game, you don't want to use electricity. Early game, ideally, you do that kind of setup. So everything here has its own setup to make its energy. But the thing is that kinetic energy can't be transferred directly engine to machine. Rotation units, you can do the kind of create contraption. One idea is to have like a main steam pipe and then have everything attached to that pipe, but it's a little bit like the thing about electricity is that it's versatile. If you can get a nuclear reactor, then the electricity versatile kind of makes up for the downside for most setups. Like if you want a workshop, you probably want to be electric because before getting electricity, I prepare batches of materials, then I will turn on those, wait for the steam to reach temperature, and then slowly work the stuff. With electricity, I can slowly charge up the batteries and then get bursts, energy bursts to do whatever I need. Yeah, you can. I think you can do everything by electricity. There are ways of doing everything electricity, but it's hard. Like, it's not hard. Basically, I think everything that can be done by a crucible can be done by a smelt. Let's say bronze. If you want to do bronze without a crucible, you can. But you can do everything, but it's a little bit. So the way you do that is you use a mixer and you mix up the fluids. You can't mix dust. You have to mix. You can mix the dust. You have to mix the fluids. So you need a mixer, a solidifier, and a smelter. And it's super inefficient compared to just using the crucible. Yeah, okay, I have a safety mechanism that turned it off. Totally forgot about this. Did it? So many things wrong. Give me a moment. Oh, okay, okay, this gear was 4 ingots. It's 35 for that reason. This one is the small gear, this one. So I need the material from the 2 others apart plates. Okay, this one. Yes, there are larger steam boilers, but later. Come on. This one. Okay, I want at least 10 small gears. Yeah, I should try to give it more energy. Come on. That is so slow. No, that is too slow. There. And there. Okay, and I can't forget about it. If it becomes, it's going to auto-extract. Thing is that if I use those, I can pull out hot blood. Like, with this one, I can pull it out as soon as it solidifies. If I don't, if I use automation, it has to reach room temperature before the hopper pulls it out. It's going to be slower, but this crucible looks slow. Maybe it's too... Oh no, I think it doesn't keep up. RIP. So I can't automate it this way. So basically, this one is too weak for doing it manually because I will have to idle there, and it's too powerful for this kind of automation. There are better ways in the future. There are better ways I can really do, but I'm lazy. I right now that's not my objective. I also want. Let me read chat. Look, what do you miss? Nothing. Like I don't want read the description, please. I'm playing this pack. I don't like comparing different mod packs. I just want to enjoy this mod pack. I don't want to think about other mod packs now. I have no idea which version of IC2, and I don't want to play IC2. I'm here for gregtech, not for IC2. Also, gregtech 6 here is is not linked to IC2. And there is another one. At this point, I'm going to assume it's a troll. Okay, now I got enough of those, and I probably got enough of those two. Oh, it was the last one. Okay, if it is the last one, I may as well. Okay, let's pour all of it out. Empty. And it's still hot. Does it instantly... How hot is it? Oh, only 3. I'm in peaceful, by the way. Okay. No. Let's see. This one. This... I will make whatever. I'm working on a single episode. When it's out, you will see it. Don't slow me down, please. Sorry. I shouldn't not just sorry. I read the video description. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm going to say it now again. I reset it. This series is going to be whatever it is. I started this way. I'm going to finish it this way. It's going to be more or less kind of like Star Test. I'm not satisfied of how the Star Test episode came out too, but after I finish this mod pack, I'm going to do things differently. I'm no longer going to live stream gameplay. I will do live streams, but I want live stream gameplay. I will do live stream to interact with chat. I figure out I can't play. Don't know how to say it, but I feel like I can't play while I live stream because either I pay attention at what people say, answer, etc., or I actually do some progress. Because if I want to do some progress, either I just don't look at chat, or I don't know. So I will manage things differently from the next series. So my idea was to just play offline, play off stream, make edited videos. Also, if I don't live stream, I can edit way better. Because if I do something on stream, I don't get the recording the way I would like it. It doesn't play out that well once I edit it. Also, it's hard to explain. Basically, if I live stream, the editing doesn't come out the way I would like it to be. So I figure out I will play offline, play off stream, edit everything. Once I finish an episode, I will do live streams where I can discuss about what I did and maybe show a little bit of how to actually do things. That's my plan for the future. But this modpack is going to be that way. I already started it this way. I'm going to finish it this way. I'm not sure what is K2SE. Maybe there's something I know. I don't remember what it is. Okay, no. Kerbal space. No. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't know what this stands for. Okay, so I needed those motors. Anil copper. Anil copper was the main issue. I needed a more powerful crucible. Also, I did stop that machine here. I should save up energy for the coltan processing. The thing I need is niobium. No, probably didn't get niobium pentoxide yet, but let's see here what I got. Niobium. Yeah, figures, no niobium. Does tantalite? Coltan. Okay, 32 blocks of coltan. Good. Now I have to electrolyze this. Oh no, it's centrifuge. Okay. Oh, I have a plan. This one. Can I just run it through this one? Can I like... Okay, that should... Oh, come on. Nah, this one should totally be able to do it. I think it's like a recipe locked on this Lewis. How is it that slow? Was it not ticks? Okay, how much is this? 5, 8, 6, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, but it's also doing parallel, but it also has more energy. Hmm. I could try to turn on more. I could route those pipe differently. I will need a bigger pipe here. This one will get its power from the nuclear reactor in the future. So the plan now is I'm going to give more. Oh, of course. Do we have draconic? No. Okay, let me get bigger 3 full-size steel pipes and some fuel. 3. Let's get some fuel. One, two, three. One, two. And this one. Here, here, here. Oh. Okay, that should give X. Okay, it's behaving like that because the steam is redistributing across this pipe. Once the pipe pressurizes again, it should start working properly. And once those reach pressure, it's going to work faster. Yeah, so 30 seconds, but assuming I'm using this much energy. I have no idea how much energy it's going to get. I don't know if we have hollow... No hollow glasses. Oh, come on. Oh, it did work a little bit too. Columbite, Tantalite. Also Tantalite, cool. Do I have to centrifuge it again? Or... Okay, the next step is inside an electrolyzer. I think the fluid may be slashing back and forth, so it never gets enough flow towards this machine. Once those reach pressure, everything should be fine. This one is... Okay, now it's going into this tank, and this one is a recipe locked on this one. Okay, this one... Oh, this one is empty. Meanwhile, back there. Let's see. Here. No, don't waste energy. Where is it? Yeah, the rubber and the tin inside this polarizer. Yeah, this one is pure aluminum. It only contains... Okay, I was going to say it sounds weird, a polarizer made out only of aluminum, but it actually makes sense because the magnet is this one. I feel like it would need an iron core, but no, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, this one. Okay, and this one now needs the pentoxide. And here I'm leaving those machines. Once I get the nuclear reactor, I will work everything with the HP. This sound means it's running. Oh, I know. Luckily, it doesn't blow up. I'm giving too much steam. That turbine could not keep up. This one is the good turbine. This turbine here can only handle 6 boilers. That one can do way more. There. Yeah, okay, this one has twice the power. This one can handle twice the power. So, we should be faster than before. This, tantalum, niobium. Okay, this one contains niobium, electrolyzer. 8 at a time, I need another output. Okay. And that goes into the electrolyzer. Is this one pure steel? Yeah, this one is 40 steel. Okay, here. Okay, and that will get me niobium. I also need a titanium. Do I? Do I need to? I think it was a niobium titanium crucible. Niobium crucible melts at 2050 Kelvin. I have a chromium 1 currently. Chromium is 2725. Niobium requires 2750. Yeah, no, I cannot melt pure niobium. I can't melt pure niobium, but I can melt niobium titanium. I should have everything required to do a little bit of niobium. Titanium. If I remember correctly, I should have like a drum of half processed titanium. Titanium. Titanium tetrachloride. I made this one when I needed plastic. Yeah, I use this one for plastic. It's required. Unlike other packs, but what I need now is this. Okay, kind of like GT6 and the other packs. The question is it easier to electrolyze magnesium chloride or the other? This one, 1065 gregtech units to electrolyze 3 magnesium chloride. Salt, I think a salt is annoying because it probably requires water to be electrolyzed. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's way easier to work with magnesium. And now the question, do I have magnesium? I did get some magnesium when I needed the magnesium chloride. Or did I get it in another way? I think I got the magnesium chloride. Yeah, that's probably how I got the magnesium chloride. I feel like that's an easier way. Yeah, if I don't have magnesium in any other, I'm going to use a salt, and then I will process it with the magnesium carbonate. I have magnesium carbonate. I don't have pure magnesium. Anyway, of recycling this one. How? Wait. Sometimes you have to first melt it and then elect. No, it's not the case. I think I'm going to do that. This one is carbonate. No, wait. Salt. How do I have to react this again? So, magnesium or sodium? Sodium. Do I have any sodium? Of course not. Okay, so what's my best deal to get some titanium? Magnesium or sodium? So, the plan I saw was I'm going to get the magnesium carbonate. Then I'm going to get some salt. Do I really not have any salt? Oh, come on, I'm sure I have some salt. Oh, also this. Was it columbite? Yeah, this one was supposed to be electrolyzed. But I have enough niobium. Here. Okay, magnesium carbonate. So the plan was to react this with some salt. I have to first melt this one and then it goes inside a bath. Oh, no. Okay, luckily it didn't. Okay, I'm afraid of those machines auto-pulling things. Okay, now going to need stainless steel. Better use stainless steel. This stuff most likely is corrosive. I mean, this one is for sure. This one is acid. But first, magnesium. No. What did I have to do? What the heck was my plan? So my plan was to get either magnesium or sodium by carbon, sodium carbonate. Oh, that's a way. That's an even more interesting way. And I'm out of electricity. Yeah, I really need that nuclear reactor. Also. Okay. Now, that was an interesting way. But sodium carbonate, I think that was kind of the byproduct of... Yeah, okay. This one was the plan. Yeah. This one makes both of those. And then it's easier to burn this one in a mix. So, okay, the first plan is to react 4 salt with 5 calcite. 4 salt with 5 calcite. Or this works too. So I need 1 stack plus 16. Okay, magnesium carbonate. Wait, is that the correct thing? So I'm going to I'm going to melt this, react it with salt, and then I will get those dusts, and I'm going to think what to do with those dusts later. Here. This should be easy to melt. At which temperature that... What was that? I was just going to say at which temperature it's going to boil, to blow up, apparently. What was that explosion? I just hear something blow up. Oh, that's boiler. Okay, I lost one boiler. Is it a dude? Why? Oh, it's out of... Okay, it's out of water. My distilled water was coming from this. Like, I was counting on this one to get distilled water. I can get some extra from here, but... I guess I'm going to blow up more boilers. Luckily, I have explosions disabled. Okay, that will recover some. Does it blow up if I... Yes, it does. The thing is that those are overheating with no water. And now I need to off those here. Feel like I'm going to blow up way more than this. But whatever. Okay, this one. Oh yeah, this one is limited. Okay. Okay, so boiling point of this one is way higher than what this crucible can do, so it's going to be perfectly alright. And there, perfect, it's working. Here, here. Oh, I cannot input more. Oh, that's so lame. Give me one of those so I can fit in more. Here. There. Here. Here. This one. This stuff has a really low thermal capacity. All of the thermal energy is inside the crucible. You have to heat up both the crucible and the contents. In this case, the contents were basically nothing. It was all of the crucible. And those machines really like to drop items on ground. Okay. I also forgot a dust here. And now it's not getting it. Okay, this one went close. Okay, let's try again. Should be getting more water from this machine now. Hopefully it won't blow up more boilers. Yeah, I'm going to add some extra fuel to this. This is not an efficient way of doing this recipe. I will upgrade it. I know this, but it's more efficient to do that. Yeah, this one is less than 1000. But you have to divide by 14. It's like 20 times. This one is like 20 times worse than this one. And you also get more. Okay, this one you get more output. Okay, this recipe gets you more stuff. And it's 20 times cheaper than this one. The issue is that this machine requires a tungsten or graphene crucible, which I don't have. So I'm wasting coal to get water at a super inefficient rate. Now, I don't know how much water. Maybe I'm recovering a lot of water. Okay, this one is processing. What's the situation with niobium? My batteries are still too uncharged. Sodium, salt, no. Okay, now I have those two. One thing is that I could electrolyze this to get magnesium and chlorine, but right now I don't want to use this energy. I noticed that this... Oh, this one is sodium carbonate. The thing I could process the other way was magnesium carbonate. I remember something inside a burner mixer. There was one dust I could do inside a burner mixer. Okay, I don't remember which one. Okay, if I want to get sodium out of this. Trona, sodium nitrite, trona, no. How do you... Yeah, no. soda ash. Yeah, no, that looks like waste of waste. No, that doesn't look any good. How do I get sodium out of this? Did I just make some? Oh, okay. First I have to melt it, then I can. Yeah, okay, that one, that is what I was looking for. I have a burner mixer. This one. It needs a motor. This one. And where do I put it? Anywhere can go. Auto cover. Here, here. Okay. So I have to melt down the sodium carbonate. And hopefully it will get me back enough salt. So that is a longer processing chain, which seems to be more energy efficient. But just electrolyzing this is most likely faster. Also, here I get back the chlorine. Yeah, this is the way to go later. Well, I get it back from the other one. So my objective is processing this one here. So I can go those two ways, but yeah, this one is going to be way better. It's a little bit. Yeah, this one is better. It's just that right now getting magnesium is an issue. But I'm also getting magnesium out of this processing. So I think that this is the best way to go the first time to get the magnesium. And then you just use the electrolyzer later on. Sodium carbonate boils at 2200. So I can boil this if I'm not careful enough. But let's start. Okay, also this one can probably here. Okay, then we're going to be a little bit more. Did I not have okay? Temperature, at which temperature does sodium carbonate 1000? 1124. Most likely, if I get this crucible to like 2000, I'm going to shut it off. Oh, this stuff has some thermal mass. It solidifies every time I extract. Okay. Here. This one. Come on. Must be careful not to boil it. Okay. Ah. Okay, so this one is sodium carbonate. It must go inside the burner mixer with any form of coal. Okay, I only need some coal, carbon, or coke, or whatever. Wait, why is this one? Oh. This one really needs this stuff to be processed. Okay, please, I really need that now. Hopefully I have enough niobium. Now, I came here to collect something. I don't remember what. Oh yeah, coke. This one. Okay, coal coke. High carbon contents, which I can burn with the other thing to make the other thing. Ah. Okay. Okay, got sodium and carbon monoxide. Is carbon monoxide useful for anything? I think I'm just going to avoid that. Usually to avoid the things. Wait, there is a this. Okay, on which side is the output? Okay. Good. Let's process all of this into sodium. Maybe I don't want to use the sodium. Maybe magnesium. Yeah, okay, I should use the magnesium chloride, really. But whatever, next time I will use the magnesium chloride inside the closed loop. For now... But I only need a little bit of titanium for a crucible now. So this one will work perfectly. Oh, it's already done. Okay. Now, let me clean up. This energy. Okay, I can process a little bit more of columbite. I got this sodium. So inside a bat, sodium. This one is titanium tetrachloride. Now I don't know how much I can process. It should be like 4 sodium for each, so 8. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, 8 batches. So it's 40 total. Okay, I have more sodium than 34. I can move 30 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 at a time. I want to keep leftover. Okay, it will be more efficient to remove what I cannot use. Like, I want to keep those 659 for making plastic. 2, 3, 4, 5, but I only need enough for a titanium, niobium titanium crucible. And niobium titanium crucible is... Okay, niobium titanium is a 1-1 alloy. So it's 7. 3.5 dust will be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should do. That should be just enough titanium for the crucible. Yeah, it has to process this one too. Okay, then I don't know why I'm bringing this stuff with me. Now I only need niobium. Niobium. Niobium pentoxide. Oh, I have to bat it inside aluminum. What an annoying number. 21. Okay, gives 2. I need a 4 at least. I need a 3.5. I'm going to get 6. Perfect. 7, 483. 3, 9, 48 times 3. Is that? Yes, exactly 10 ingots. No leftovers. Nice. So, 10 aluminum dusts. Or I need molten aluminum, so I can use whatever I want. Do I have no more? Ah, whatever, it takes nothing to make aluminum plates. But it's only super easy to melt. At which temperature does aluminum melt? 900. Almost 1000 Kelvin for aluminum to melt. And then I have to place it inside the bat again. Okay. Okay, 1. That should be all of... Oh, I can only fit that much. I cannot even insert this. Niobium pentoxide. Remove this one. Okay, it's processing good. And that's how you make titanium, by the way. I will process it better tomorrow. Like, I wanted to get the nuclear reactor up before processing titanium and tungsten passively. Okay, got niobium. This alumina. Can I mold this one those ingots? Can I just do that? No. Maybe. I think I have to place it inside that round first. Okay, why does it? I miss. Oh wait, I have this. Okay, can I? How do I get? I don't remember how you place a fluid from a tank to a mold. There should be a way. Don't remember. But this is just because I want to recycle the alumina. Not like I don't need this, but it will be really nice to. How do I get it? Okay, molten alumina. How do I pour it? Oh wait, maybe. Is that a thunder or is that stuff blowing up? I don't even want to know. Alumina is. Which temperature is alumina? Okay, quite sure. Yeah, if it is inside a stainless steel, this one will do for sure. I mean, this one can handle the fluid, but. Oh, come on. How do I. I have no idea how to get this fluid from this one to anything else. Oh, wait, maybe no. Okay, there is one more thing I can try. So far, so good. Can I like... No? Uh, there got to be a way. Oh, okay. That is like the last way I expected it to work, but it works. Okay, I managed to recover the alumina. Not the way I expected, though, from the bottom like that, but apparently can't fall in place. Alumina goes here. This one is all doing fine. Okay, this one is catching up with all of the leftovers from earlier. Then. Okay, I got niobium, I got titanium, I can do niobium titanium. Maybe we'll need more niobium later. 3. Okay, so niobium titanium. Niobium titanium melts at 2345 Kelvin. 2345 Kelvin. So yeah, this one is already good enough. What's that? That has to go quite high up. Okay, that new crucible I'm working on will be able to do. What is niobium titanium? Okay, this one. This one can do 2931. 2931. All of that is because I needed annealed copper. Okay, this one can already do annealed copper, so this one is already good enough. If I wanted, can I make a better one? Okay, I can also make iridium right away. And I may as well do. Yeah, I want to have a little bit of extra room just for safety. So I'm going to use it to make an iridium crucible, and then I will see what next. I need to find iridium ores. Oh, I only have one. Yeah, okay, I do have a bunch of iridium. Niobium titanium is more annoying to do. I know this one. Come on. Okay, titanium is molten. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now I could pour out the titanium, but I need it to alloy. It will turn black. Okay, now it's done. Should be 6. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh wait, 6. No. I need 7. Okay, should be faster to heat up now. Come on, should turn dark again. Okay. 1. Sure. Okay, time to upgrade the crucible. It's going to blow up because it's too hot. This wrench is Damascus level 2. I need a level 3 wrench to remove it from crucible. Now, I could throw something heavy in the crucible to instantly cool it down, but that crucible is worth 7 chromium plates. I don't know if I care. You know what? There is my iridium. I can take it back and the crucible is now cold. Okay, it's not a wrench. This one will do. Good. Let me clean up this one. Here. Okay. Okay, chromium will be recycled. Now I still have to make new crucible. Okay, new crucible acquired. This one can melt iridium. 2719. 2719. I can do 280, right? Yeah, I can go to 293. Also, that's the temperature of an helicopter. Niobium titanium plate, guess it's there. Like I could have just done an helicopter here, but this crucible is annoying to recraft. I want to be safer and make an iridium. How heavy is this? This one is thermal mass 5,000 kilograms. Oh, iridium is 3 times the weight. Okay, making an iridium crucible was not a good idea. Heating up this one is going to take so much. Okay, it's actually good. If I want to make a nil copper, having a super heavy crucible is great because that means that adding copper won't make the crucible lose temperature, and when you heat it up, it's going to take way longer to heat it up, but it's going to retain heat longer. And most importantly, if it heats up slower, it's going to behave nicer with the... If I have to reach a precise temperature, it's more safe to have a heavy crucible. Thing is that at this point, I may as well get a dense burning box. So I'm going to get this one because to reach those temperature, I want this one plate. How long? I didn't even need it. I'm making a dense chromium plate. I didn't even need it. Now, if I have a okay, dense copper. Okay, perfect. Now, there's a safety mechanism. It will prevent the crucible from. If I blow up this crucible, I have to do everything again from scratch. This crucible has too much value. 2, triple, quadruple, quintuple. Okay, then 6, 12. Okay, now that is to get perfect. Okay, and then 3 of those. Okay, can I get this? Yes. I need the super good range. Feel like no, this one is too dangerous. This one will hit up things 4 times faster. With this crucible is too dangerous. Once I get an iridium crucible, I'm going to YOLO more. With this crucible, I don't trust this crucible to do that kind of stuff. To melt iridium. To melt iridium, I need to reach 2,700. Still has to go up a little bit. Okay, then. Okay, with that I will be able to get the cables required for the nuclear reactor. So it's all of this. Also, I need some chrome rods and also was this one idling? Oh, the batteries are almost charged up. I may as well charge up my drill. I don't know what I could electrolyze here. Yeah, no, until I get right now, I don't have enough energy. Once I get a nuclear reactor, I can waste energy. Right now, I have to be careful. Okay, so how many screws am I going to need? 2 screws for each piston. I'm going to need a lot of rods. I don't have any gain from using a cutter. I may as well just use a saw. Okay. And to make screws, 1 stack of screws may be excessive. And I broke the saw. This one. Yeah. Okay, now getting screws is actually a loss in a crafting table, so that is great. Oh, the safety mechanism trigger. Now I need Erin. Oh! Yeah, okay, I totally forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I can't... Too hot. It's too hot. So... Can I use... there was a material in between. Now, iridium is 2719. There was a material that could hold... Oh, chromium. Okay, chromium can almost do it. If I'm careful, I can use chromium. And as usual, careful is a keyword here. Can't YOLO too much with this. I have like a 5 Kelvin degree room. Chromium. This one. What is this? Oh, Basin, okay. Oh, it's Kiesel here. Only one. I'm going to recycle those 2 later on. So I must be super careful. One thing at a time. I must be careful one thing at a time. First of all, I need the iridium plates. Now, this crucible just made can handle a decent temperature. This one can handle like 2009, but this one can only do 2072. And iridium melts, as I said, it's like just a little bit. Yeah, 2719. So the idea is I'm going to heat it up again. Once it is between, I can only pour it out. I can only extract it when it is between 2725 and 2719. So 2719, stop. Okay, now I have to wait for it to cool down to 2719. I don't know if it is included or not. I'm going to wait for 2717. Oh, come on. Did I mess up? Oh, 2725. 19 is the solidification. Okay, 25 is the temperature and 19 is when it's too late. Yes. Good. Did it. Okay. Oh, wait. I have the same dilemma now. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm going to use this iridium to make an actual... Okay, that one can handle... That one can handle iridium properly. Thing is that now I don't have enough iridium. Yes. So I'm going to get another iridium block. Okay, this one. I'm going to melt it. And then... yeah, now I can put it out without being as careful. This one is made out of iridium. It can handle way higher temperature. A crucible made out of a metal can handle like 20% extra heat of the melting point. If it melts at 1000, the crucible can handle 1200. Okay, heating up this one is... I'm going to hope. Hopefully it won't cause any problem. Okay, this one is 4 times as powerful. Oh yeah, this one is too dangerous. But the iridium crucible will be way harder to heat up. I'm going to get to that 27. Remind me again. This one. Okay, I can go to 29, so I should be totally safe. Okay, then the plates for the iridium crucible, and then I can finally easily make an helicopter. Hopefully I won't blow it up. So you can see here, with an helicopter, if it goes up 35 Kelvin is the difference between making a helicopter and blowing it up. Like copper becomes annealed at 2800, but it boils at 2835. Okay, that was iridium. Okay. Okay. So that should be for the iridium crucible. Crucible iridium. There. That's a good crucible. Until I get the... Oh yeah, maybe later I will work on the half mun tantalum carbide, whatever. Now, this one is old chromium crucible, old chromium mold. Okay, I did that to cool it down at a temperature at which it's safe to wrench the crucible. What? Oh wait, true, it's not a wrench. It's a pickaxe. Still not charged. Where is it? This one. Nice. Iridium crucible here. Okay. I'm going to start by recycling chromium. I want to see how quickly it does heat up. Yeah, no, this one goes too fast. I'm going to get it to like 2000 Kelvin when I will do copper, but then I'm going to go back to this one. This one doesn't boil easily. Okay. Now I'm going to recycle all of this. So I also, oh, that's chromium, not. I should melt a little bit of iridium to have some backup. I want a backup crucible. But I shouldn't melt this one that easily. If I don't have to work things above 3000 Kelvin, this one won't melt. Super high thermal mass, super high everything. Chromium melts at 2200, 2200s and chromium melts. Come on, 20, 21. Okay, chromium should be molten now, good. Was it only this? Oh, okay, stuff went inside the crucible. Come on. Okay, now it's getting too hot. Soon the safety mechanism. There is only chromium and okay, this stuff. This stuff should have a higher melting point. But I'm way higher. Yeah, I'm way higher. Okay, that's too slow. Anyways, when I will be doing copper. Yeah, okay, I have to go at this at least. That should be perfect for copper. Now, first I want to empty this crucible. Okay, now let's see how to make copper. I need copper. So, first of all, get me some copper. Let's go with exactly 16. Let's see if I blow it up or not. Okay, if it does go up by less than 35, then it's fine. Okay, I could try to risk it, but once it reaches 2006, I'm going to upgrade the burning box. Downgrade, actually. Yeah, I'm going to downgrade the burning box. This one is too powerful. 2006, and I'm going to stop it. Okay, stop. Now let's get a weak burning box here. It's too weak to make. Okay, it's going to shut off automatically. At 2x10, it should shut off automatically. And at 35, it's going to blow up. So 2800, okay, dangerous now. Okay, did change color. Okay, shut it off automatically. Now I have to put it. True. I forgot. I forgot I needed a thing. Okay, well, I think it works. I only needed the correct thing here. How do I make... Oh, come on. How is it... Okay, this one can handle the annealed copper temperature. Yeah. Okay, looks alright. Now I have to heat it up again. Oh, I did the wrong. Okay, I did plate. I need a. Well, if I have to do plates, may as well use this one. I guess I will recycle this one someday. Now, theoretically, I can extrude this. Let's see what I can do. I think I should be able to extrude it into a wire. It's copper. Yes. Okay, I need copper. Perfect. But this is enough for like 3 motors. Okay, this one will get me to 5 motor. I need way more copper. Let's see over here. Copper, copper, copper. Oh, look at that. I found copper. I'm going to do 5 plus 1 stack. Okay, that should get me quite a bunch. Question is... No, that's going to be too slow. Usually I would automate this. This is not something I want to do by hand. Well, worst case, I'm going to blow it up. I don't know if I'm going to pour it out quickly enough. It's probably going to keep triggering the safety mechanism. Making it passively would require so much time to heat up the crucible. Cooling it down too will be slow. Passiving this will be so annoying. Thing is that if I click too early, it pours out normal copper. If I click too late, it's going to blow up. Yeah, no, it's too dead. Oh, 5 less than. Okay, what I'm going to do is... Okay. That's the exact temperature. Now. Okay. Plan is, it's going to instantly shut off. Please don't boil. Please don't boil. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do 16 at a time. I think that's the faster way to do it manually. To automate this kind of setup, I would want to wait a lot. In a far future, I will automate this, but right now, no. I think I already have enough for my reactor project. I would like to do all of that, Andrew. If it doesn't blow up, it's a nice way of automating it. 5, 6. Yeah, it doesn't go up by more than... I think it needs 2 heating ticks to do 35. No, it wasn't supposed. I threw in normal copper. That was an oopsie. I did. Yeah, doing it manually. If I want to do this manually, I don't have to queue up metals. If I queue it up, it's going to extract the normal copper and it's going to clog it. So this. Okay. There. Now I have to heat it up. Oh. 2, 4. 6. 7. Alright. Not much left. But if I don't do 16 at a time, it's going to be too dangerous. Yeah, no. I want to stop at this. Yeah, if I don't do if I don't fill up the crucible, it's going to be too dangerous. Now. Okay, that's 4 more. That is 1 nuclear reactor. If I get 1 more stack of this cable, I can do the second nuclear reactor. Maybe I do need another batch of copper. Do I really need 1 more? Come on. Yay. It's still hot enough for it to... That's going to blow up. I'm so afraid of this blowing up. Nothing really will happen, but... Oh wait, it's 2-8. Yes. I stop it at the exact perfect temperature. Okay. Perfect. That's just enough for 2 nuclear reactor cores. Now... I need... Okay, aluminum cables and chromium. 8 motors. Okay. Aluminum, this. Can I do... Yes. This one. Okay, the screws are in there. No. This one is trash. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. How long did I keep that lead in my inventory? I don't usually keep that things that long. Okay. Let me clean up. Just this. Okay, so I got the nuclear reactors. Now, the thing is working with those. How do I use those now? Let's see. First of all, I should try to figure out a target. Okay, but let me. Let's play with the simulator. Okay, so what I have is this. I could process U235, but I would like to process this once I have main electricity everywhere, because it's annoying. What is this? It's like many steps. To get 235 from Uranite, I think it's kind of what newer packs did. It's like a 10 step, no, 5 steps, I think. So, Uranite, okay, this one. If I want to get 235 from this, I have first mix. I have to mix it twice. Then I have to centrifuge it. That's already 3 steps. 4, 5, 6. It's 6 steps to get 235. It's 1.7. Okay, so I would like to do those steps later if possible. 238 also has nuclear 235, 233. Okay, this one 238. It's 50,000 minutes. Oh wait, the simulator will tell me. So okay, the thing is that I can shove water inside the reactor. If I insert water into the nuclear reactor, I will get steam right away. Like just shoving water into the nuclear reactor will make 8 days of constant playtime produce steam worth 132 heat units per tick. So 120 heat units. Like water reactors are not that good usually. So 120 is like my chromium burning box. It's basically 256 steam per tick. So multiply heat units by 2 to get... What is it? Yeah, this one. Okay, multiply heat units by 2 to get this steam. Okay. 256 steam per tick. Okay, that nuclear reactor will make something around 70 RU per tick. So if I throw water into this one, it's like 2 amps of LV power. So 100 HU per tick is like 2 amps of LV, more or less. I don't think so. I'm rounding things too much. But more or less, it seems to me that... Okay, it seems to me that if I divide the heat units by 2, I get more or less the expected EU value. So if instead of water I use IC2 coolant, that's going to produce like 4 times as much. That sounds cool. 200, okay, 200 EU per tick sounds perfect to me. There are a couple of issues with that, but I will show later. If I use lithium chloride, yeah, no, not worth it. Lithium chloride is more annoying to get to, as far as I remember. Thorium works different. Okay, every fluid changes the way that rods behave. If you read, I don't know if you can read the text, the tooltip here. Like water multiplies everything by 1. Tritonated water still by 1. Okay, if I use heavier water, I can use heavy water, semi-heavy water, and tritonated water. All it does is increase the fuel density, the medium density. So if I use a heavier water, the flow is lower, but thing is, normal water is the only one that doesn't require a heat exchanger. If I use anything but normal water, I need a heat exchanger and a boiler. And that's an issue we show later why. I was looking at this one, rod emission factor. Helium changes the behavior to rod self-emission factor 4. I don't know what this one actually does. It seems worse. I should read how it works, really. I don't know what's the pros of using tin. Heat units per neutron factor. That sounds like a nerf to me. There has to be like a plus side to everything, but as far as I remember, as far as I remember, you only want to use IC2 coolant or lithium chloride. Lithium chloride if you want to do a supercritical reactor or something crazy. As far as I remember, IC2 coolant is the best one. If you want to do weird things, then lithium chloride is the way. Lithium chloride is good for other things. I will show soon, but so my idea most likely is going to be just IC2 coolant. Theoretically, if I okay, I can make it more fuel efficient. Yeah, I can use half the fuel if I use absorber rods. But for what it's worth, 238, I can just waste 238. 238 is not something I care that much. I can just use it. Oh, also another thing. Water makes the reactor run out faster. If I use IC2 coolant, it's going to last 34 days of constant playtime. Thorium lasts like forever. Want to see. Oh, thorium is just half. It should be like 3000 durability. Hmm. How much is thorium? Nuclear rod. Thorium should last like. Okay, 100,000 minutes. GTNH, basically, yeah, if a rod in GTNH lasts 1 second, here it lasts 1 minute. It's like 60 times more. I'm not going to explain it. I already did a video where I tried to explain a little bit better how it works with the text-to-speech a couple of years ago. Next year, I'm going to do a properly edited series on this pack, but the idea is that the rods, the idea is like you place a rod here, it's going to, kind of like IC2, but it's done a little bit better here. The rod will shoot neutrons on every side, depending on how many neutrons it is. Like, the idea is that there is a proper chain reaction where a rod emits neutrons, they go to this one. This one will then emit those back to here. So there is like a feedback loop that keeps bouncing neutrons back and forth between the two rods. That feedback loop is the factor. Oh, you can pause the video and read. This tooltip kind of explains it. If you search on Google GT6 nuclear reactor guide, there is a PDF of like 10 pages that explains how it works. But like this effect I was talking about is the factor. I mostly pay attention at the factor when I do those things in GT6 because there are many combinations you can do, but at the end of the day, I just go 235 and whatever I want to do. So basically, this is the graph. As you can see, I did a little bit of this curve because like first tick, this one emits neutrons, they go there. Second tick, those go back there plus the ones of this rod and they keep bouncing up, but it stabilizes. If you use something like lithium chloride amplifies this effect. The factor is greater. The factor is how much that bouncing get divided. So if you get the bouncing divided by 5, it shuts off. If it is divided by 4, it keeps growing because I don't know why I'm even explaining it. So if this one shoots neutrons to this one and this one shoots those back, there is a multiplication which is the factor. So let's say the factor is 1 over 5. This one shoots 20. This one gets 20. Then it shoots back 20 divided by 5, which is 4. This one 4 divided by 5, which is like 1. It does it on every side. So if the factor is like 5, it does 20, comes back as like 15 or something, bounces back as 10, then 5, something like that. Really half-assing things here. But the thing is that if the factor is less than 4, you can get it to 3. It can happen that this one sends 20 neutron on the sides, and then it gets back 25. Then it sends out 30, gets back like 40, sends out 50, gets back 60, and it keeps growing and growing and growing. That is something I should make a script and edit this properly. Explaining this like that is not a good thing. So the way you get this effect to grow better is with the neutron reflectors, however. So at which point? Okay, that is the growing chain reactor. This one basically shoots out neutrons to the reflector. The reflector sends back the neutrons, and every step, the amount of neutrons bouncing back and forth keep multiplying, and you get this growing reaction. And this red thing means there is a maximum amount of neutron rods can take. You see, there are. Yeah, okay. I haven't read how this works in too long. Not in this run. Next time I will play gregtech 6, I will try to explain it better. I have to read again. I have to study a little bit better the PDF and make a proper script. That's not something I can improvise like this. I don't know why I wasted so much time trying to explain this when I'm not that good at explaining. Anyways, my idea was to just do this. I have two reactors. Maybe I could make two more if it is good, but also that is using 238. If I use the 235, yeah, the same setup with the 235 will be 10 times more powerful. But that's for the future. Right now, if I use it like that, it will be 400 or 200 per reactor if I go with the 238. Placing 238 one next to the other doesn't do much of a thing. So let's say 208 units per tick. So the main issue is that I'm going to need a heat exchanger. And the best one I can make right now is this one, which is only 64. So if I use this one, it's not even hard to make. This one is not that hard to make. I thought it was harder. So if I'm aiming at like 200 hits unit per... Okay, 3 of those should more or less keep up with one core. Okay. Okay, so that's the thing. I could make 3 of those for each reactor. Another option could be trying to get this one. This one can do 1000. So this one is like 16 times better. If I could get this one, it would be 16 times better. That is tantalum halcium carbide. This is like the alloy with the highest melting point. So my crucible can't reach 4000 Kelvin yet, but I think I should be able to get this. If I can get the tantalum and the hafnium, which I think I have, I can get this, which is the highest temperature, so that could be a way. So okay, the issue now is that I have to match parts. So still chromium. Wait, boiler. If I use a more powerful boiler, it's not a big deal. Yeah, this one can take all of the heat from this one, so it's fine. So I only have to worry about the total amount of... I can also do a multi-block boiler. That is all dense. Okay, dense plates, too many dense plates. Not something I want to do. But anyways, the thing is that... So multiply the hits units by 2 to get the steam per tick. So 200 hits unit per tick. That's going to be 400 steam per tick. I don't want to use titanium. Okay, the ironwood turbine. One ironwood turbine can keep up with one nuclear reactor. One ironwood with One iron wood will do it. Otherwise, oh, 40 titanium. Oh, aluminum? No, I'm not going to do 23 titanium. Oh, not doing Thaumcraft. Graphene is in. Yeah, I can't do graphene yet. Also, this one is too powerful. And multi-block turbines are just too powerful for me. Probably should aim at gas. Feel like I should have done. Probably going full oil with diesel engines was a better thing, but I really like this kind of setup here. 500. Looking a little bit around. So I don't know which combination to use. Probably just going to look for more ironwood. And then get a dynamo that matches it. Okay, ironwood. I can push ironwood to 700. Is that too much? Yeah, I'm really thinking about just using ironwood. Steel, chrome. How do you get thorium? Can I make thorium? No. Okay, there is no way of making thorium even. Yeah, I really don't like. I really don't like that you need a magic mode to get the kind of good turbines. Like, then there is this jump. A low tiers, you have like 16, 24, 32, 64, 90. Oh, okay, 96, 128. Feel like there are some missing things. Feel like there are some missing turbines here, and those require magic. It's annoying. So maybe we could do 2 ironwood turbines, but also there's one. Okay, turbine. I know, but this one is perfect for one core, I think. Yeah, one of those with 3 of those with one of those will be a nice combo. This one is 128 RU per tick, which goes to MV. So for the beginning, I could do like 4 of those, 4 turbines. Yeah, I think maybe I can start with one and later on build the others. I don't know how quickly the coolant will be moving. Should be fine. But okay. Yeah, I think I'm not going to manage to do any of that. So for today, I only crafted a nuclear reactor, I guess. I wanted to rush it, so yeah, that is this. Then what's the plan next? So I got the nuclear reactor turbine, heat exchanger turbine. I would like to get a better heat exchanger. If I can get tantalum hafnium carbide, it would be really good. Wait, is it a pickaxe recipe? I think it's pickaxe. No. Okay, if I range T3. Did I just void any? Oh no, okay, it's here. I thought I voided it. Okay, it's here. Okay, 2 nuclear reactors. So if I can get a good heat exchanger, it will be perfect. Crucible. Let's see if I can get the tantalum hafnium carbide thing. So this one requires 4,200. My iridium crucible right now can do 3,000, almost 3,004. Molybdenum should be... Okay, molybdenum is an upgrade, but not that huge. Tantalum? 3,029. Okay, tantalum seems like a good jump. Let's see what I can do for it. This coltan thing I had here should have made tantalite. Perfect. Okay, let's see what else I have here. Is that all of my tantalite? Oh, there is more. Okay, I got tantalite. Can I just man? No. MV electrolyzer. Okay. I'm going to electrolyze this. And I better start turning on those. Can't wait for that nuclear reactor. If I can get tantalum hafnium carbide, I can do the good heat exchanger. Okay, so tantalum crucible. Tantalum crucible. This one will reach 4,000. Tantalum hafnium carbide is even higher. So tantalum alone gets me to 3,008. By the way, carbon would allow me to skip everything. Carbon can do 4,007. Tungsten? Maybe I need tungsten. Tungsten and carbon are kind of the end game, but tantalum hafnium carbide is even more end game. So I need something capable of handling 4,263. So are tungsten and carbon the only two capable of doing that? Do I really have to process tungsten? Not even osmium can do that. Tantalum goes close, but... No, I have to process tungsten. That is so slow to process tantalum. Okay, what do I have to do to process tungsten? Tungsten. I have some tungsten tetroxide already. Oh wait, I only have to add hydrogen to get oh wait, 4, 7, 28. If I can get 20, but I also need the other thing. I need like half stack of this material. I need half stack of this. Tungsten acid, wait. Yeah, okay, I don't think I found this ore. Tungsten acid? Okay, doesn't look that hard to process. I can also get lithium chloride here. Yeah, maybe I can process some tungsten by hand. Also, this live stream apparently turned into... No, I don't know how to title this live stream at this point. Okay. Okay, I guess that's what I'm doing this live stream. And tomorrow I will use it. Okay, let's see. Adamantium is probably more of an endgame. I'm sure I had some of this stuff. So I wanted to use tungstate. But apparently I don't have any. So all of those have in common WO. Do I have all of those but the one with lithium? I have those three options. This one will give off magnesium. Calcium, nah. Manganese, nah. Let's get some magnesium as my product. Okay, so I have to dissolve this one into hydrochloric acid. The question is, do I have hydrochloric acid? I don't know if I have hydrogen, sulfuric, hydrochloric, not fluoric. Fluoride, hydrogen. Wait, I have chlorine. Only this? Oh, come on. Okay, how do you get hydro... Oh, I know. I know how to get quick and easy. I have to throw salt inside the sulfuric acid. That's the easy way. Am I going to get enough? Oh, 4. This one 6. So 4 hydrochloric acid gets me 7 dust to 4. Which one is worse here? Guess I'm going to have some loss. 4 to 1. 7 to 4. Okay, so 4 hydrochloric acid for each tungsten. This one is 1 to 5. 7 to 4. Is that more or less than 0 for 7? I'm lost. So I got 57% back here. This one is a 5 over 2 over 9. Yeah, I think the other one is better. Yeah, I got less. In the crucible I have more loss. I think I don't have a mixer, do I? Yeah, I don't have a mixer. Can get an electric mixer. But another thing I need is salt. Oh, come on. So I was thinking the fastest way of getting more hydrochloric acid is to just... where is it? I'm sure I had something marked. Fastest way is to melt some salt inside the sulfuric acid. That is for tungsten. What am I doing here? Wait, how do you process tantalum? Gosh. What do I have to do to get tantalum? That's so annoying. Dun, dun. I was not mentally prepared for this. Yeah, okay. I think this live stream I won't go much. Dun, dun. Is there any other way? Didn't expect this processing. Okay, too many, some things change, but yeah, okay, that's way more complex than it. So you need to process fluorine to get tantalum. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to manage to do that in the stream. Okay, for today, I guess that was all I did. Oh, I really want to take a break now. I don't know what I'm going to do on stream next time and what I'm going to do stream. Most likely we just use this one. Because processing things right now is too slow. Like, I want to get the energy of a nuclear reactor to go on. It's not going to be that powerful, but got to be decent. Also, if I wanted to use like diesel engine, why does this one? Oh, bodies, okay. Invar. Yeah, I need tungsten to get a decent. Why is diesel so? Why are these engines so trash? Like, the most powerful diesel engine is made out of iridium and it makes 500. Oh, it's yeah. Okay, maybe that's actually a good idea. Okay. I thought it was adamantium, but iridium. I already worked iridium. It's easier to make this one than that one to me. So that could also be a way of making energy. Yeah, I could use this one to power things actually. Considering how much oil I've... No, I didn't. I only found some oil on the surface. But that could be an idea. Could be an idea to make this one too. Gas. Instead, if I want to burn gas, how is it called? The... Do I have to burn it inside a burning box? Is there not? Is there nothing to burn? Only multi-block. Oh, kind of disappointed. But okay, for today I'm going to stop here.